Joining the podcast is Dondrea Tillman, a defensive lineman for the Birmingham Stallions. Dondrea, what's going on, man? Appreciate you
What's
taking the
up?
time to join the podcast.
What's up, man? Thank you. Thank you for having me on, man. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
Walk me through last week's win against the Memphis Showboats. You guys kind of started out slow, down 14-3 there in the first quarter, and then came back to win 27-20 in a game that really didn't matter as far as, affecting you guys' playoff chances. But you came back and win, came back and fought. What does that mean? What does that show about the resiliency and the fight in this Stallions team this year?
It shows a lot. It shows that, we're not going to take any game for granted, that we're going to show every game we want to win. We want to dominate and just show how good we really are and how hard we practice, during the week. And that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Well, the Stallions are hosting the first playoff game in Birmingham in 38 years since the original USFL. What's been the mindset at practice like? What do you think are some keys to win this South Division championship game?
Some keys to win, it's not pretty much anything different. It's another game for us, but we just been, locking in on the details and just making sure we perfect our craft, day in, day out, just making sure we do all the little things the right way. And that's it, because the little things add up to all the big plays. So just making sure we do each little play right, we'll make sure that we come out with the win. So
Well, last year's both of y'all's playoff games last year were on the road, but this one here, this coming up weekend is in Birmingham. What does that mean to be able to host a playoff game?
it feels good, being able to do it for Birmingham. They show a lot of love out here with, support coming out. They be cheering for us. They're so loud. And just, I love the city of Birmingham personally. There's a lot of things to do around here. There's good food around here. The people are loving and welcoming. So, it's a big deal for us. And, we all can't wait to go out and perform for the city of Birmingham.
You guys are going to be playing a familiar team in this game this weekend with the New Orleans Breakers, who also have their home games here in Birmingham. What's that been like to kind of share the facilities and interacting with New Orleans, especially this week?
This week, you can kind of tell just walking through it, the tension's high. There's not too much talking going on, but it's okay. It was like that last game. We understand. So, it's all good.
Well, the Stallions are going on their second year in a row having the best record in the USFL. What do you think has been the keys to success for you guys?
Key success is just, trying to do everything the right way. Coach, they put us in positions to win. And we all know if we just do everything the right way, big plays will happen. So that's pretty much just been the keys to it, honestly. And just working hard. That's it.
Your head coach Skip Holtz won the USFL Coach of the Year today. I
Yeah.
noticed. I noticed he has some phrases like the turtle didn't. Let's see, the turtle on top of the fence post didn't get there alone. 1-0 mindset. What have those phrases meant to you guys as a team to kind of stay on the task at hand? And what's it been like to play for Coach Holtz?
It's been a pleasure to play for Coach Holtz. He's a great coach. It's a big family with him, and that's the big thing. We're all a family. But yeah, that 1-0 mindset and that turtle on the top of the fence, he didn't get there by himself. Just shows that we all, play our part. We're all together. We all have to buy in to get this thing done. Because truthfully, he preaches just the big goal, the main goal at the end of the season. That's what we want. That's all we want. The solo accolades, the individual accolades are cool, but he preaches on the big trophy. And that's what we all buy in, and that's what we can all see, and that's what we all love about it. It's that family vibe, and that we're all in it together, and that we're all gonna win this everything together. So that's why we all play it for each other.
Well, I
So
gotta ask, what was that experience like last year winning the USFL championship over the Philadelphia Stars?
man, that feeling, it's a once in a lifetime feeling. It's something that you can't really describe. Just seeing your hard work pay off. The day in day out with your brothers, the sacrifices y'all put in, and just seeing the reward at the end. It's yeah, you can't. It's hard to describe, but it's truthfully a blessing. That's what it is.
Well, as far as spring football, you got the USFL and the XFL, and I personally prefer the USFL. As a player, what do you think are some differences and maybe some things that the USFL does better than the XFL?
Um, I mean, truthfully, it's hard for me to compare it because it's football, so more football the better. I feel like for the players and the athletes, but I mean production wise, I noticed a little bit of difference. Um, nothing really too crazy, honestly. Just that, they get out a month early before we do. That's probably the biggest thing that I've noticed. But yeah.
Well, you're from Sterling, Virginia, if I'm not mistaken, and you already mentioned that you kind of love Birmingham. You feel like it's another home for you. What are some of your favorite spots in the city? What do you like about it?
So my favorite spots in the city, I like to go with Jake's Soul Food out in Hoover. It's a Jamaican spot. It's very good, authentic. Also like Yo Mama's. We also like Yo Chefs. Um, it's just I would say for me, it's the people. The people are just so welcoming, and just walking around with the Birmingham Stallions shirt on, everybody's just so quick to wave and talk to you. So that's what I love about it, honestly.
Well, we've seen some several players from last year in the USFL make it to the NFL and have an impact, like Kavonte Turpin's done as a punt returner for the Dallas Cowboys. How much have you
Mm.
seen that opportunity grow in the USFL to make it to the NFL?
I've seen it grow. I mean, there's a bunch of guys who last year who had workouts and who's still there, as you can tell. But it's a great opportunity for us just to come and showcase our talents and show how hard we've been working off season and showing how much we've grown as players. I think it's a great opportunity regardless of what happens. So that's all I can say about it.
Well, Dondrea, I appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule to talk some Stallions football with me. Good luck this Sunday, and y'all go bring us another championship back to the Magic City.
Of course, man. Thank you for having me. Much love. I appreciate it.